Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick and I'm a top author on trading with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about NZDUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. So without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment, the market is testing a quite strong monthly demand and support area. From here, in fact, all this previous move to the upside was created. At the moment, the market is testing the exact same zone, has already started rejecting it to the upside, so we could expect a bit more bullish continuation to be created, as already happened in the past when the market tested this exact same level. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can see how we just had a break of structure from bearish to bullish. In fact, clearly the market was creating lower lows and lower highs. Now the market has just broken above the previous low. So there is the possibility at this point to create an inverted head and shoulders, because when you have a bearish trend, so the market is creating lower lows and lower highs. And then at some point, instead of testing the previous support and resistance and continuing lower, the market breaks above it. At that point, that signals the shift from creating lower lows and lower highs to then creating higher highs and higher lows. So there is the possibility, if we get a correction, to see a continuation to the upside, printing this inverted head and shoulders. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? From a daily perspective, the push to the upside is even more clear, with the market also creating already a new daily higher high. So this high here is clearly higher than the previous high. And at this point, there is a possibility for a higher low, so higher than the previous low, and for the market to establish an uptrend. We can also notice that since we have an impulse, if we want to measure the correction after an impulse, we have to take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg. And if we do that, we can notice how we have the 0.32 50% and 0.618 Fibonacci retracements lining up exactly inside of this area, therefore creating a confluence of support inside of this zone that we could in fact expect this market to want to test and then to reject to the upside. And keep in mind that inside of a confluence of support zone, you would expect to see more institutional longing, which at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential push higher away from the level. Speaking about institutional longing, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing, and we check the data precisely for the NZD, the first thing that we have to remember is that if we're looking at the data for the NZD, actually already we're looking at NZDUSD, because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. And already we can see how with the last reports, we went from having a negative net positioning of minus 13.5k net positions, which has now rose already to minus 8.5k net positions. So already institutions are starting to move back to the bullish side, increasing their longs that went from 13.7k to 21.5k and decreasing their shorts, which went from 30.3k to now around 30k. So already this shift back to the bullish side has started, with institutions starting to shift their orders back to the bullish side. Now, let's keep that in mind and move back to the technical side. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find both on the screen and also linked in the description, so you never miss new updates. Now, back to the analysis. So as we were saying, this area is a confluence of support zones. So if the market will go and test it, there is the possibility to see more institutional longing inside of this area, which at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential push higher away from the zone. So if we will have a correction to this confluence of support, what would I expect? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, if the market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher, completing this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked directly in the description of this video. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the most complete all-inclusive mentorship program. As soon as you open the website and scroll down, you will see that there is a complete video presentation of exactly what is included, which is essentially everything. In fact, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses, so risk management course, day trading course, swing trading course, MQL4 programming course on automated trading. Also, you have the possibility to gain access here to all my softwares, starting from the COT data software, which is the one that we have used in this video. Also, the Trading Station software with Telegram signals integration, which essentially puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. You can also gain one-on-one private mentoring directly with me. And if you continue to scroll down the website past the testimonials, you will see that you have the possibility directly from the website to apply and start your journey to enter this incredible program. So I really suggest that at least you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Also, if you have any suggestions on any topics or pairs that you would like me to cover in the next videos, make sure to drop them in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video.